Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dave and you're watching Gamer of Day. So, you'll notice that that we are doing some EV3 runs and, well, I basically have lived here for the past few days getting my combat stats up. And this week has been quite an exciting week for some progression. You've got my skill window open up now. I'm not really going to go in depth in explaining everything because you're going to see the progression as it occurs over the last week. So yeah, let's cue our new intro. I think that's pretty sick. We're right back. I hope you enjoyed that neat little intro. I'm trying to increase the production quality ever so slightly. So, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. My goal is to just simply have fun playing Runescape while I produce content for all of you. And what we're going to be doing over this week is a lot of, well, we unlocked Invention. You can obviously see that right from the skill window, which is an absolutely huge accomplishment. And has allowed us really to, I don't want to say experience a new level of the game because it really doesn't do much for us at this particular moment in time, but it does get us further ahead to our goal of getting all of our stats to 70. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this past week's content. Cheers. Alrighty, everybody, we are currently Saturday afternoon. Just released the last video, and I believe I mentioned in the last video, but my plan was to go ahead and essentially try and get my combat stats up to 99, and then I was thinking about this morning where does this actually make any real sense given the fact that we do have a 10% XP boost right now, and also at the same time, when we lock Invention, we can actually use our combat training to level the Invention up. And so I'm just cautious about going ahead and essentially increasing the amount of time we waste getting the Invention perk. So what we're going to do here is, I believe we are going to look at leveling up our crafting. So let's move all of this. Let's get our uncut gems, uncut ruby. Let's get our preset number 2, which is our skilling preset for the majority of the time. Let's go ahead and set a crafting here. Let's go ahead and set a target level of 80. And let's just do a couple of these while we're here together, seeing how long it will actually take to get to 80 with the uncut rubies. Now, by my calculations at the end of it, it should only take about 2.5 hours at the upper maximum. And so this really won't take much time at all. We're getting, 360k an hour. Okay, 400. Wow. So we're getting some really, really good XP rates. And I think this is going to increase even higher to maybe 550 would be my guess. So we're sitting at 2 hours and 53 minutes. Anyway, so long story short, I am going to do this up until I get the crafting level where we want it to be. I do have a little bit of bonus XP. I have been putting the majority into smithing, and I plan on doing that for the future ones I get, just because of the fact that I think smithing, well, I know for a fact smithing is going to be a much harder skill to level up. And yeah, so we get this 10% XP, we get the bonus XP, and we get a regular XP. We are rocking it. It'll only take a couple hours, and we'll catch you. I don't know if we're going to catch you halfway through. I might need to break it up. I tend to need to take breaks from these types of skills. However, we'll work towards it. So, we'll catch you all in a bit. Alrighty, everybody, just a leveling update. We are currently at 77 crafting. 482 KXP left to go. We're doing pretty good, actually. You'll see that certainly more than 2.5 hours of game time has gone by. My average XP rates are a little bad right now. Just, new puppy and kid getting in the way a little bit. I shouldn't say they're getting in the way. They just need help, right? And so we have been just kind of going to town. We've already gained almost 1 million XP since I began this. Gems are definitely the way to go. I'm kind of constrained now where I don't have any more cash left because I spent it on everything. And my rubies just collected, rather just sold. My cut ones here, I'll show you. Bank chest, collect. So I've got, 6 mil there. So let's collect that into the inventory. And I believe I have to buy a total of, I think it is like 11 mil of uncut rubies in order to get to the next, in order to get to 77. So I'm going to have to, or rather to 80. So I'm going to have to take a few trips to the Grand Exchange just to be able to do that. I've been buying 1,000 at a time. And if I look at the calculator, I need to buy 4,636 more rubies in order to get to the level I need to get to. So anyway, and I need to buy 11 million. So I'm going to have to do the buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling a few times in order to make that happen. But I think I'm going to be able to get to level 80 this evening, assuming nothing crazy happens. So anyway, I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll touch in once we get... I don't know why I did that. I got a portable here. I'll touch base once we're at 80. Alrighty, everybody. So I've got some rubies set up to sell, and they're taking a little bit longer to sell than I would like, and I've only got 2.4 mil. So I think what's going to end up happening is I am going to have to farm for a little bit of gold. It'd be nice to get my gold up to, even 5-6 mil. That would be fantastic if we can. So I'm going to go run ED3 to be able to do this, and then we're going to go from there. So I'm not going to record that just because that's probably going to be about an hour. However, to give you a little bit of an update, we are at 78 crafting, and we're good. So yeah. Alright, everyone, as I just mentioned, I believe in the last clip, if not, it's going to be brand new. I had to go and farm a little bit of GP because, we ran out. We're trying to buy our jewels and everything like that, and it just didn't work. So I went and did ED3 for an hour, and we got quite lucky. We got about 9.5 mil in that hour. I did have some charms, though, so that probably helped out a bit. And then I collected a little bit from the my bank, essentially. So let's get uncut ruby. I think we need about 2,700 that are left, so 5.5 mil. This should be fine. That's okay. Bank up. Perfect, we're good. We'll teleport over to Lumbridge and start cutting these. I actually might need more than 2.7 because I'm going to be doing a little of these tasks a little bit more AFK on mobile, and I don't believe that mobile is going to be very conducive with the portables that I have been doing. So I might need 300 more ruby, but we've got plenty of cash now after that run, which was super fun. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and catch you when crafting is 80. Actually, maybe not, just because I think for the evening I'm tuning off of the actual computer with all the recording software and just gonna go mobile. So worst case, tomorrow morning I will show everyone the progress. Okie dokie, everybody. I hope you're doing well. You might hear my daughter in the background having a grand old time. It's just breakfast time, and we're going at it. So like I mentioned yesterday, we are I did do some mobile crafting, and hey, Look at this. We got our 80 crafting, which is absolutely phenomenal. Super excited about that. And I actually began working on smithing as well at the grand party, just because I believe, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, this will yield the highest XP at 10%. Plus, everybody keeps bursting these pulse cores. And so I'm typically working at like 16% XP extra at any given time, which is super fun. And then I got us up to 64 smithing already. I used all the bonus XP we had, and so we're just going at it. By my calculations, this is about a 20-hour grind. I think I did an hour and a half, probably not even that much, yesterday. And so we are looking at a fairly lengthy process, and I think a lot of this is going to be done in an AFK manner. And so I'm wrestling between whether or not I spend the time actively on the channel doing this, and you can see me do this, or if in the evenings when I'm just being a little bit more AFK with the smelting, and I can just kind of with the smithing. I don't know why I keep calling it smelting, but anyway, where I just do this when I'm watching a movie or whatever, and spend some time with the family, where I can just press a button once every 2 minutes or so. Anyway, so that's kind of my thought process behind this, and I'm not 100% sure if that's exactly how I want to go about it, but I think it might be. I don't know. If one of you can let me know, that would be awesome. Just because I don't want to 100%, I guess, waste my time giving content of smithing for hours and hours and hours and hours if it's not actually good. I do end up breaking it up with some combat and whatnot, just because combat I find fun. ED3 I find great. Yesterday we got 2 strength levels here, and we're almost at 94. So, probably one run of ED3 and we've got 94 strength. My goal is to max out my strength first to increase my damage, then my attack, and then my defense. My reasoning for that order is because I've already got the highest equipment. I have already got the levels for the highest equipment, I should say, and they always say damage is better, and I can't afford any of the weapons that are tier 90 and tier 92, and so I figure I might as well just max out the damage that I can do. So that's the idea there. So I'm hoping to do that. So I'm going to leave you with that for now. My plan today is to I'm probably going to head over to the Citadel right after this +3 is done, and do the smithing activity there and cap at the Citadel, just to help the clan. It also gives some good smithing XP as well, and then I'm just going to keep smithing. So this week might be a potentially slower week from a content perspective. Excuse me. But I'm hoping that we can get up to the 80 fairly quickly. Yeah, so enjoy, everybody, and catch you tomorrow or maybe later today, depending on how things go here. So cheers. Okay, everybody, I hope you're doing exceptionally well. You will notice something. I'm just about to level my smithing here. Now, let's hover over this. Look at this. Ooh, we are 4,000 or 5,000 experience away from getting 80 smithing. We are going to capture this live, or as close to live as reasonably possible. So what changed? I mean, when we first started this, we were looking at about 20 hours of smithing. Well, here's the thing, is when I actually started running the numbers, and I could be wrong, actually, the math kind of worked out that buying the bars, then smithing the army, then burial, smithing them, was actually roughly the same cost as simply buying the top tier piece and then just doing burial smithing on it, which cut out all of that smithing time, which means my time to get from level 60 to 80 went from, something along the lines of like 18, 19 hours all the way down to like 3, which I was able to do just today. So there we go. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. We've got ourselves 80 smithing. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are actually going to get rid of this piece because I do not care about this. we are going to head on over to the GE. Oh, no, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care about that. We've got 10 mil, so we did everything with 10 mil and got everything together. That is not too shabby. I'm going to go read quickly an invention guide and figure out how to go about working on this. And I think next we're going to get our combat stats to 99. Like I mentioned, I honestly thought, by the way, we're still Sunday. So I thought that we were going to have to spend all week grinding out smithing, given it was 20 hours, and probably close into the weekend, into this next episode. But really, we did it all in nearly one sitting. I did a lot of mobile AFK smithing here, just going through the Necronium plate body of +4. Yeah, so let me try to get a guide here. We're going to start working on Invention. Okie dokie, so I am doing this live with everybody here. We are going to have to, it says, players who meet these requirements should head to the Invention Guild, which is southwest of the Dwarven Mine and northeast of the Falador Lodestone. So, we are going to head on over there. I don't know if we're necessarily going to be doing the entire tutorial together, and we'll figure out where to go. Okay, so northeast, I think it's up here, is where we're going. I think it's that building, if I recall correctly. I know I tried to go in here at one point and it said you can't. Ah, right here. Okay, so we can go here. Look at us, look at us, look at us. Look, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. It lets us in. Oh, look at this fantastic little spot. Oh, you can see here my nasty mouse that squeaks. I wonder if Page-In does this. Yay, there we go. Okay, look at us. Let's just talk to this guy. Talk to Doc. Young fella, name's Doc. Alrighty, sweet. And tradition refinement. Okay, I'm not going to bore you all with the minor and boring details of how this is going to go. I'm just going to skip through this tutorial, and then we are going to start leveling stuff. Okie dokie, so we just went through this little tutorial thing, I think, and I'm not sure. It seems like it's kind of just like a random minigame type thing, right? You just kind of put everything in, it kicks out what doesn't work, and then you go ahead and now it is created. Fantastic. Then you stick all the modules in, it analyzes it, it says it's satisfactory. Let's move this over, it says it's good. Okay, so that one's got to be there. Then this is poor, so most likely one of these has to switch. It says very good. Gonna move over here. Okay, let's switch this one. Okay, that's fine there. Very good. Good. Poor. So we switch that one back. That nail goes here. The screw. Yep. Poor. So I'm not 100% sure. Okay, very good. Yeah. Satisfactory. So then the spring goes first, maybe? No. I don't see how. So this has to go here then? Good. Okay. I bet people are looking at me going like, Dave, you're just doing it wrong. Just do it this way. So frustrating. Very good. Okay. So this has to go here maybe? Excellent. Okay, so it's nearly perfect now. So one thing has to move, so that's fine. No. Okay. Okay. So let's switch this over. There. Perfect. Okay, great. You can manufacture an object and use it on high-end level weapons to augment them. Okay. So. Oh, I guess we're still in the. Okay, so now we've got pale energy. Get some junk. New items to disassemble. Okay. I believe I can just do this with it. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we go up to the inventors, get another augmenter, manufacture it. Hey, and we get divination experience from this. Okay, that's cool. Okay, get a bunch of flowers. Okay, that's fine. So, use augmenter on weapon. This will convert purple flowers into augmented version, which requires divine charges to use. Okay. Okay. Right click and check. Your augmented equipment has a spaced out gizmo. Okay. Fascinating. Alright. Gizmo shell, which I can add perks to my equipment. Okay, I'm just going to keep going at this, and then we're going to play around with it and hopefully level it up to 27, because I believe that's when you can siphon things, and then the skill gets interesting. So I will be back in a second. Okie dokie, everybody. So what we have done here is we have just simply bought the augmenters. I went and bought 10 of them, and we've augmented the Darax Great Axe. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know what is needed from me, if I can even use this. I don't know where the little charges are or anything like that. So we shall see how this goes. So yeah, we fine. Got that. Okay, great. That's cool. Yep. Let's return to the Shadow Worlds. Skip this. Shattered World. Skip this. Let's do the highest level we can. That. Okay. Alrighty. Let me check its level. Okay. Let's find out how much I just wasted on this Great Axe. Okay, so I just spent 500k on this. Okay, so I am going to keep doing this, and I'm probably going to ask the clan to bring me 83 to get my range up to 70, because apparently that's relatively quick to level up items. So we will be back in a second. Alrighty, everybody, we are doing some 83 runs with Danny to try and level up my range as quickly as possible, just so I can get tier 70 range weapons, primarily for Invention. But I mean, the reality is I'm going to have to level this up anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference that it's going to delay things a little bit. I've already purchased a bunch of black salamanders and the appropriate ammo for when that time does come, so that'll be fairly good. We're getting 240k XP an hour on range. I'm not doing any defense training. It's not really necessary for me. My guy is well, I mean, he's not super tanky with with the range gear, but he's tanky enough. So what we're doing is just simply going at it, trying to do as much damage as possible. Not really doing too much, but as we level up, our XP should increase fairly quickly. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna take, I don't know, maybe, let's see, an hour, maybe max, to get where we need to go. So there you go. That's first level there, right? Yeah. Okay. Catch you in the next clip. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Just a quick little update. We got our invention to level 27, and so we are now, we have our chest plate augmented, our weapon augmented, and that's it for now. I was using Elder Rune, but I couldn't augment it, so we switched back to Bandos, which for doing ED3 runs doesn't actually help all that much. And so, give me a second. Let's kick this person here. Yep, that's great. And we're gonna run some ED3 with a clan member who hasn't done it before, so that'll be fun. It'll be really good. My shark isn't loading. I'm pretty sure you can see that. I have to log out and log in. Graphical issues. Okay, so let us log out and then log right back in. And then we're going to go from here. I'm hoping that this will reset everything. And are we going to do it? No. Okay, that was weird. When I exited the game, the recording ended. Anyway, the sharks aren't showing up. Not a big deal. I've got... actually, I'm going to run back to the bank really quick. And... I will get my spirit bird out, and I'm just going to make sure that my preset is all switched up to this now, which is pretty darn good. I think I'm going to end up trying to go for a cape of some sort. Okay, so this is perfect. Excuse me. Okay, so that's fine. So let us call our terror bird. Let's do this. Okay, so shark. Let's get shark all loaded up. Oh, yeah. Let's swap worlds over to him. Okay, so basically my plan here is to siphon at level 10, which I believe is the max level I can get my gear to at the moment. And we'll just keep leveling up Invention until we get to a point where we're good enough to do other things. I think the next skill that I have to work on is prayer, because that's going to make the biggest difference, and we'll go from there. Anyway, we will catch you in the next clip. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you're doing exceptionally well. We've got some super, super, super exciting news, and as I'm editing this, I hope to remember to insert it. I feel like I've met a celebrity. Pro Talks Gaming, another YouTube channel, put up a video about the minigame week, and they mentioned that we should be getting Bladed Dive. I asked if we should be getting 99 stats first or Bladed Dive first. I wasn't expecting a response, and lo and behold, he responded. Check this out. I feel like I have spoken with a celebrity. So we are going to now go over to Shattered Worlds, and essentially we're going to get what we need. I don't understand why my familiar doesn't get sharks in it when I ask it to. Okay, so that's good. So let us go where we need to go, and we'll do our best to pick up Bladed Dive, Bladed Dive, probably Bladed Dive. We are still leveling our equipment right now. We've got Bando's chest plate and war spear. I just augmented, siphoned my war spear from 27 to 33, so it's working fairly well. And then what we're gonna do is try and unlock this. So one thing that we're gonna look at here is how many animal we already have. So we've got 5.7 million, and we need 63. So it's going to take... Oh, no, that's set the ability. Give me a second. We need 63, yeah. Okay. So that works out well. Let's enter. We're going to take this quite seriously this time. So we've got there. Yeah, take me there now. That's fine. Let's open up this box. Okay, 23K. Another 500,000. So it's going to go fairly quick, especially with the 2 times amount. We're at 31 to 35. I think we can probably get this to like maybe 50 with my current levels. Could be wrong, but that's my hope. So we're going to give this a go. I'm going to use some of the same tactics that we use when we train E3 monsters, group them up, and then AoE them as best as possible. These guys are fairly weak, so I'm not overly concerned about it, which is pretty darn nice. So let's talk about some other YouTubers and YouTube channels and everything like that. This community honestly just absolutely amazes me as I kind of grow in it. Everyone's so nice. I've talked about clans before in the past, but really people that aren't playing with a clan, they must be missing out on something quite substantial in my opinion, because the amount of care and attention and camaraderie that the clan faces and just kind of exudes is absolutely unreal. So yesterday we had a new-ish member of the clan who wanted to try out ED3. I've been doing ED3 for quite a while. That's where I got... I don't know why I'm not praying. Protect melee. Anyway. Anyway, new member wanted to go run ED3. And when I ran ED3, someone ran it with me and gave me 40 mil GP, which I used to upgrade my gear. And so I felt compelled. I gave a bunch of my gear away. Which kind of set me back on my range gear, but I can earn more money to make it up. That's not a big deal at all, and it felt really nice to give back, because everyone in the clan has done so well to me and has really taken care of me and taught me a lot of the stuff that I'm still working on. Like I wouldn't have done any of the invention stuff had it not been for them. So it works out pretty well. Anyway, I want to keep grinding this out. Apparently this actually gets to be good combat XP as you raise up. I'm not getting great combat XP right now at about 80k, but I also feel like I'm at a level where if I was the appropriate level, this would actually be good XP for the difficulty, if that makes sense. So I'm going to keep this going, and we'll catch you in the next clip. Okie dokie, everyone. I hope you're doing exceptionally well. I don't believe I recorded this already, but if I did, I'm going to be awfully silly for doing this twice. We are now Thursday evening, and look, we now own the Bladed Dive ability, which is absolutely fantastic. So now that we've got this ability, I believe what I am going to do is... Oh, man, some of these look really nice, too. Oh, wow. No, I can't. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to ED3, and basically I have to try and make some money. I am broke as a joke right now. We got 1.3 mil, and also I want to increase my invention level, of course, as always. But yeah, it's I need to make some money. I need to upgrade gear. I need to get to a point again where I can start PVMing a little bit for some even more money. I've had to, I don't want to say downgrade my gear, because I know power armor is typically better than tank armor, but I'm telling you, when I'm killing things, Bandos does not feel like it is necessarily better than my Elder Rune that I had. So anyway, I'm going to go do that. I will catch you all maybe when we're 99 strength. So we'll go from there. Alrighty, everybody. We are now doing an ED3 run with a clan member. And we are on the final leg of our journey to 99 strength. I had fully intended to be able to... what's the word? take screenshots, that's the word, of every single time that I got... Give me a second. There we go, friend. Yeah, I meant to take a screenshot every time we got a strength level. As you can see, we're level 98 currently, so really 98 with less than 1 million experience left to go. And so it's going to be pretty quick, less than an hour most likely, to get to 99 strength. And then I feel like from there, getting more 99s is going to be relatively straightforward. I was hoping to get 99 strength by the end of this week. However, I didn't get to play nearly as much as I wanted to. As with everything in life, there's always seems to be something that comes up, and this week it was the fact that my wife hurt her back, and so I had to help out a little more around the house than I guess I normally would. This sounds bad, but you all know what I mean. Sure. E3 runs are pretty good as well for money, and so what we've been doing is farming them as much as possible to get as much money as possible. Our money right now is not looking very good. We do have quite a bit in our, not our chest, but our bank, that we can go ahead and either high out or simply sell on the GE. We got a bunch of huge spike salvage pieces or whatever they're called, so that'll be pretty good, and my goal is to slowly but surely upgrade my gear to all of the masterwork armor, which is going to be nice. I really am having a hard time with how weak Bando's armor is, and what I find really funny is every guide that you read out there says that you should be wearing bandos when doing bossing, when doing ED3 runs, basically when you're doing anything. Now they always say, oh, there's certain instances where power armor is better, but my tankiness and then ultimately my ability to survive in a fight has been directly impacted by the fact that I have been wearing power armor previously, Elder Rune armor, which I believe is tier 90 armor. I may be wrong there. Versus now I have this Bandos armor, which has a significantly higher strength bonus, but significantly less armor. And so I really don't know if that idea that power armor is always better is necessarily true, at least for this type of situation, and probably most bosses as well. So I'm going to challenge the status quo here and say that power armor is not always what it's cracked up to be. Anyway, I am going to get going on this, and I'll catch you all once it is at 99. My strength, that is. Okay, everybody. We are just about at 99, and so I just want everyone to catch this as it happens. So we've got 66,000 XP left. I highly anticipate we are going to get there on this run, if not early next run. Hoping it'll be this run, or else this is going to be a pretty long click. So let's here's to hoping. Okay, here we go. 44k left, and then we've got 36. Let's do almost. Time to call me Hercules. I wonder if anyone will get the reference of being just super strong. We'll find out. Okay, let's run. Let's run. One thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to produce a little bit of a guide to do E3 trash mob runs, because a lot of people think that this is nerfed somehow, and you can see here I'm getting nearly 2 million experience an hour. Like, it's intense. I couldn't imagine this before it was so-called nerfed, because this is just utterly insane, the XP rates that you can end up getting doing E3 runs. Now, mind you, the lower levels, I think, will take a little bit longer time to scale up, but it's certainly still really good. So I don't know why people say it's nerfed. It just doesn't make any sense. Alrighty, everybody. There we go. Look at that. 99 strength. Call me Hercules. It's kind of bad because you already got the joke built there. That's okay. That's cool. So, interesting fact. I have never got a 99 at all in any of the in any RuneScape run. So, Neely, I don't want strength. I would like defense now, maybe. Let's go with defense. Make me a little bit more tanky. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So we've got defense now. That's what we're going to work on. And it's going to be pretty fun. We're going to try to get everything to 99. I do have a lot of time tonight to grind, but to get these to 99, I mean, we're probably looking at 5-6 hours a piece. No, maybe not 5-6 hours a piece here. Let's set a target level of 99. So now we're talking, 6 hours at 500 XP an hour. So, yeah. Okay, sweet, everybody. So I'm going to keep pounding away at these. I think getting my strength to defense. Actually, let's ask, should I get 99 attack? Def next. And we will see currently 88 attack and 95 def. Okay, so that'll be good. We will figure out what is needed and then go from there. I believe we've got... Okay, so defense. Cass saying yes. I think he also means defense. And if he doesn't, it's too late. We're going to go with defense, which is already what we're doing, which is great. We're fundraising lots of money. Goal is to get... upgrade to masterwork armor ever so slowly. I've been dumping all of my bonus experience into prayer so that when we go and do that, it should be relatively quick. And yeah, so this is a very productive week, I believe. So we'll keep on grinding things out. Alrighty, everybody. We are sitting at... Oh, give me a second. Less than 1 minute away from 99 strength, which is unreal. Because, I mean, only a couple hours ago. Up there we go. Look at this. Gonna take a screenshot of this really quick. Yes, I got it, I think. Yes, I got it. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. So, now let's focus on attack. I think attack is going to take a little bit longer to obtain than the rest because I'm only level 88. Let's see. Target level 99. Let's do it. Thanks. The whole plan's congratulating me. So I don't know what's going on. Give me a second. Okay, so the coolest thing is about all this right now is I have never gotten a 99 in RuneScape ever. So I'm super excited about it. I'm speechless. Let's be honest. Got 2 99s. Hopefully going to end up getting a third. I probably won't be able to get the third tonight again because I'm at 88, but I'm slowly going to be working towards it, and hopefully I'll be able to gather my thoughts and my feelings about the whole thing a little bit better, because that's pretty freaking cool if I do say so myself. And I have my gear is level 10 right now, well, almost level 10, so I'm gonna have to siphon it, but I just don't have any siphons left, so no big deal. I did earn a bunch of money in these runs, so I think I'm going to do kind of a loot haul, if that makes sense. So anyway, we'll go from there, and we'll see you ideally once we have 99 attack. Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. It is now Saturday AM. I'm gonna put in about another hour before I start editing and then uploading next, or rather this week's episode, I guess, that you're watching this now. So yeah, last night, as you saw, we got 99 strength and 99 defense. I grinded out for like 4.5 hours and hammered those out. My hope and my goal is to get quite high up on the attack today. I'm not overly concerned though if we can't get super high. Even at 92, that would be great. Let's do our double dragon chests. Okay, double dragon chests. Alrighty. Basically what I'm looking for is bonus XP because eventually I am going to need to... Wow, strength and strength. Okay, well... yeah, let's claim the training dummies. Don't need any of those, so I'll take the stars. Ah, okay. So, Fallen Star XP for prayer. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And we'll take the medium bonus XP. I always take the bonus XP because it gives more XP, and I don't mind spending time, right? So that's good there. Let's deploy combat, melee. So we'll do this. Okay, so while this is happening, what I want to do today is do a little bit of a, I guess, a loot haul video, if that makes sense. And so we're going to go through, get everything that we collected that we can sell or high alch through E3 runs that we've done in the past little bit. The only exception to that is going to be the uncommon relics. I haven't high alch those in quite a long time. So that's that. These combat dummies probably get good XP when you're lower levels, but it's almost not worth doing. I know that sounds so weird when you're talking about ED3 stuff, right? Because you know, let's see here. Once this thing dies, oh, I see why. My XP would probably be higher if I was not using AoE abilities. Anyway, not that big of a deal. Anyway, 204. I'm probably not going to spend much time doing that. I'm probably just going to keep these for range maybe or something along those lines, which will be quite good. Anyway, so I'm going to try to do a loot haul type video for ED3. And I'm going to do that right after this clip. It's not going to, like, it's going to be a separate video. It's all going to be included this week's episode. I'm going to go sell all that stuff. And then I'm slowly but surely going to upgrade my armor. I haven't upgraded any... I haven't unlocked any other blueprints, I guess I think is what they're called, for Invention since level 27. I'm level 50 now, so I'm going to head over and do all of those. And probably augment my new gear, because my hope is that I have enough for at least one masterwork piece of armor, whether it's the legs or the chest, whichever one would be a great addition to the current setup and gear setup. And then I think that's probably going to be where we end the episode for the week. Anyway, so let's get on with that. I'm just going to pull out everything that we used in the last little bit in terms of loot. So I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So I believe this is it. The only exception to this is the uncommons, Reef relics. I believe that quite a few of these are from way back, because I haven't really high alch these. So so we've got 3.3 mil right now. Let us go ahead and start high alching these items here. I just need to move. Well, I guess it's not going to really matter all that much right now. Okay, so high alch. There we go. Bam. This is great. You can probably hear my dog whining in the background. That's good. Okay, that's great there. I'm not going to subject you to high alching 213 Reef relics, so I will be right back once it's done, but we're already at 10 mil. Alrighty, so we are approximately halfway down the stack, give or take by about 20 items or so. So that is quite good. We gained another 2 mil, and that means we'll probably end up getting 4 mil out of the stack. I mean, it's not too hard. We had, what, 213, so 213 times 25,000. So it's going to be 5.3 mil just here alone. So that's pretty good. Can't complain about that at all. I think the chest for Masterworks is 35 or 36 mil. I'm basing this purely off of memory, and so I'm not 100% positive of that. And so I think we might end up having enough, especially with all of the rune salvage pieces. It ends up being quite a large amount of money. One thing in this loot haul, I guess if you want to call it that way, this doesn't include a lot of, you know, the poison plus potions. This doesn't include a lot of like the prayer pots and stuff like that that come from 83, and the reason why is because those are useful to me. I keep them. It also doesn't include the outrageous amount of common relics, reef relics, which they high out for 5k, but I've been using them for components and parts for Invention. And at the same time, my understanding is as you get higher Invention levels, you can get an auto elker, which helps you essentially be able to elk items AFK. And so I'm just kind of going to keep all of that stuff for later, and then just throw those in there. And then ideally, you might hear my kid now too, then ideally there will be a way to passively, not super passive, but a way to make money while AFKing or offline. So that's good there. I'll finish up this stack and then I'll be back. Okie dokie, we are 15 items from finishing this entire stack. We're currently at a GP gain of, what is it going to be here? Almost 12 mil, which is neat. And this is, at the end of this is going to be about 4.5, maybe max 5 hours of ED3, so we can kind of calculate a rough money per hour, GP per hour type drop rate, I guess, earnings. So, you know, you never think that when you start the clip, it's going to take 15 minutes to finish it, but it does. Okay, so there we go. So at 12.25, let's go over to the GE really quick, and we can then sell off our Dragon Helm. I'm wondering if, I'm going to be able to tell us in a second, whether Dragon Helm is better off selling on the GE or high alking it. So high alking it's better, so let's just do that now by 2k. That's a good trick for everyone if they don't know. There's 60k, I think. Yep. I think. Yes, okay, good. I was worried there for a second. We'll sell this. I can't remember if rune arrowheads dropped from this or not. Honestly, I can't remember, so we're just gonna sell them and count them as part of the pod anyway. Okay, so arrowheads, that's not that much money worth anyway. U-logs, again, not that much. Cannonballs, 357k. Raw swordfish, 106k. Yeah, here's where the big money is. Okay, so let's bring this to our inventory. And that's 350k. So we have, oh, it didn't count here. Anyway, so let's kind of calculate this out. So 29 mil, and we had 3.3 mil roughly. So that's a net gain of 25.7 mil divided by 5 hours. So that's 5.1 mil an hour, while basically doing ED3 runs. So that is some pretty darn good profit. So I really can't complain about that in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to let those cannonballs sell out. I'm not no rush, but what I am going to do here is go through my inventory and sell off a bunch of the things that I don't actually need anymore. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alrighty, so as you can see here, this is just some old stuff that I don't really use all that much. Rune Arrowhead sold, so that's great. This energy, I bought it when I started my invention and then realized that a lot of the stuff I can actually buy with it. So maybe I'm going to regret my decision to sell it all off, but it is what it is. Sears ring, I have a better ring now, so I'm not overly concerned about that. Steel bar, no big deal. Infernal urns. Oh. Unfinished. I thought I could sell an unfinished urn. Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. Soft clay, when I was doing crafting for the urns, because I thought that was the way. Old food that I don't really use anymore. I typically use sharks, grimy spirit weeds, some good bunny. Let's just go through this. Oh yeah, we're knocking things down. Red berries, when I was doing summoning, I believe, or no, potion making. Potion making. So that's good there. Tin, copper. You'll notice I got geodes in my inventory, so I've never opened geodes, so I'm hoping to open them here with all of you. So let's open them all. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry about that. My kid and my dog are not getting along right now. Oh, so we're getting a ton of nice gems here, and I'm just going to go ahead and really sell them right off. Honestly, it's not going to matter all that much. I didn't realize that geodes did this, and like some of these can be quite good money. So that's nice. That's quite nice indeed. So I'm going to just look here on the side while this is doing this and figure out exactly masterwork armor. Okay, I'm just going to figure out the price of the different pieces. Okay, so the plate body is actually only 27 mil, which is huge, because I can already buy that. That's friggin' awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm just gonna go here really quick, sell all of these. Okay, so it's not that great money at all, I guess. That's fine. Some poor soul who's doing crafting can buy all these up. Sorry for the OCD like that did not like that I did not sell everything before going to town. Okay, so that's good there. We're going to offer all the cut jades. We're going to offer all the uncut, was it sapphires? Yep. Okay, collect the inventory. Let's do that. Please go in here. Threads I don't really need anymore. All this old. I wish that I could. I'm gonna have to clean up my bank here a little bit. I'm gonna sell all this stuff. Reality is it's probably not worth selling, but I'll do it anyway. We'll start with the thread. 30k. Bronze full helm. Actually, you know what? I lied. The armor we're going to keep. It's no big deal. These eggs, I believe, are worth a fair amount of money, so that's fine there. And let's just take another quick look here. Feathers I bought for fishing. That's fine. Uncut rubies. Those were from crafting most likely. Neem droop. I don't know what that is. Medicinal honeycomb we can sell. Fine, that's my sharks, buckets, no big deal. You can see a lot of these. Okay, wood leaves, harpoons, whatever. My summoning supplies. Okie dokie. I think that's good. Actually, maybe the seeds. Let's start knocking down some of these seeds. Although I have heard they make some pretty decent money, but that's okay. Okay, let's. Yeah, thank you for those. Let's sell the uncut rubies first. Okay, 1 point. So let's just do these for this, just to get them a little bit below the G asking. Hopefully they sell instantaneously. That's great, 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 great. Medicinal honeycomb. Oh, I didn't realize these eggs were that good. I wonder what drops them. Oh, and they sell quick too. Wow, okay, that's cool. Oh, no, these sell? Nope, can't sell neem dupes. That's fine. Watermelon seed. Seeds I always find sell super slow, which... And like, you saw me click that down, right? Like, look at that. That's crazy. Just absolutely insanity. Okay, so let's sell them for 40% less. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. Oh, it's wow. Spirit weed seed, how about that? Sell those for a little bit less. Bam, those sell, of course. Those sell really good. You know what? I'm going to cancel these. It seems like they're just not going to be worth the time to sell them. Okay, so let me queue up Masterwork Body Armor here. And Masterwork Body... Ah, it's plate body. Man, what am I doing? I'm a noob. I wonder if broken stuff sells for cheaper. 2.6. Yeah, I think it costs more to just fix it up. How about this? Trimmed. Yeah. We're far from that. Okay, so let's do this. Bam, done. So this is super cool. And the next thing is plate body legs, but we'll figure that out in a second. So let's change our preset around if we can. So let us equip. Yep. Yes. So that's cool. And then we're going to make our preset number 4, which is this preset. One that carries this. Now I don't have any siphons on me. I will have to buy more. So actually let's do that. Siphon. I don't need 1K of them. Alrighty, my kid is having a temporary meltdown, so I will be right back. Alrighty, everyone, I am back. Dad went to the rescue. So that's fun times there. Equipment siphons, they're... I want them to just go through, so I'll increase this to 202. Bam. Okay, so that's great there. Get them in here. Where is it? My Bandos chest plate was at level 10, and then also my Masudo War Spear was at level 10. I didn't have any siphons, so that's fine there. Oops. Okay. Another 278. That's great. Let's wield this. Let's put this back to the bank. Actually, let's put all this back to the bank. So that's cool. And let's head on over to the Invention Guild. Alrighty, we are at the Invention Guild now. Invention? I don't know why I can't say that. One thing I forgot to do was go to Augmenter. Let's get our stuff. Let's unequip this. Let's augment this. Why doesn't it let me augment it? Okay, I'm wondering why. So reading thing. Okay, yeah. Why isn't it letting me do it? Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me do this now. I'm gonna worry about that in a second. The armor's still substantially better than what I have, but instead I am going to go ahead and discover all the inventions that I haven't, and we have a whole ton of them. So let me go from there. Alrighty, once I get all these done, I'll be back. Alrighty, everybody. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to upgrade this masterwork armor, and one of my clan members asked if I could kindly do some ED3 runs with them, and so I'm going to do that. So that is going to be the end of this week's episode. Thank you so much for listening. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And don't forget to enter in the giveaway. This is probably going to be the second last video that we have the opportunity to enter into, and so don't hesitate to do that. And I look forward to seeing you all in next week's episode. This week, my goal is to finish my 99 attack, and then at the same time, what I want to do is to be able to start making money, because my goal is to upgrade all of my gear so that I can do some PVMing, and I think that'll be quite fun, and also to get my prayer up to 92 so that I can begin using some of the curses. So I think my progression over the next few weeks is primarily going to be getting enough money to upgrade my gear to full masterwork items. Then at the same time, what I want to be able to do is be able to get my stats to 75, just depending on the items for the certain quest requirements that come in. I know that the Plagues Engine need a lot of stats at 75, which I know I have a few of them, and start tackling off some of the have some of the stuff that we set as goals at the very beginning. So everybody, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your week.